What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So the Koumei and the 5 Fates update just launched on all platforms, and we got the patch notes overview today. Yeah, we're actually already in game, so we can take a look at this first-hand experience. Before we get into all this stuff, though, make sure you're sub to the channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, everything from news videos, discussion videos, build videos, and the like, in the right place for Warframe content. And yeah, looks like the Incarnons are not going to be coming out until Sunday, so we'll be going over what we have in the update today, and the new Incarnons will launch this next weekly reset, guys. You can't get the new Incarnons yet. You can't buy them from Cavallero. You can't buy them from the Incarnon, whatever, so don't worry, you can get your other Incarnons before Sunday. So let's get right into the new update, because yeah, the new Incarnons are not here yet, but we know what they do, so let's get right into that fun stuff. Alright, so starting off with the patch notes here, we have the Switch patch notes, and yeah, guys, looks like the new mods for Cabans are quite annoying to get, so hopefully you got those animal tags like I suggested a couple days ago. Alright, so Koumei and the 5 Fates updates. So a lot of stuff in here, we'll be giving you the rundown on it, but keep in mind that I'm not going to go over every little line of the entire thing. Reminder that starting today, you will be able to get a free Caliban Warframe who just got reworked for logging into the game. So from today until October 16th at 11:59 p.m., you can get a free Caliban for logging into the game. Additionally, starting today at noon until December 31st, so basically until the end of the year, you get 5 free Forma for just logging in as well. So 5 free Forma in your inbox. Put it on a new Nova build, put it on a new Caliban build, whatever you feel like, or maybe even the new frame Koumei. And yeah, I've been saying her name differently constantly, so try to figure out how I want to say it actually. Alright, so let's start with the rundown here. Let's go over the new Incarnons and the new Warframe. So it's an RNG-themed Warframe. She seems really fun. She can get things like decrees from the Viri in mission and any kind of mission. So pretty powerful stuff right there. Let's go ahead and look at what her helmet ability is going to be, because you know what? We're in the ship and I want to see it. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what Koumei's helmet ability will be. Alright. So let's see what that one's called. I actually don't even remember what it's called. Okay, it's called Omamori. So it's going to give you block chance, heal multiplier, recast count, internal cooldown, number of charms. So surround yourself with Omamori charms, each with a chance to have enemy attacks heal you instead of damaging you. The number of charms is determined by Koumei's dice roll. A roll of 666 grants invulnerability for the duration of the charms. Okay, so interesting. That doesn't sound like the best helmet, but it sounds like an interesting helmet at least. Let's go ahead and take a look at these patch notes, though. I was interested because we're in game. I want to see this new stuff. I've been waiting for it for a while. But she's got a lot of status-themed abilities. She's got, these are all the decrees she can get. Let's see, is Close Contagion on there? Let's see, Control F, Close Contagion. She cannot get Close Contagion with her decrees, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's too bad. So she can get other decrees, though. So I'm not going to read that entire list of decrees. But I'm hoping she has some pretty OP ones. And it looks like I'm seeing a couple good ones, like Duelist Advantage is pretty decent. How about Bombastein's Malice? Is that one in there? Yeah, Bombastein's Malice. So on headshot, AoE toxin procs. That's pretty good. So there will be good stuff for sure. She doesn't have every decree in the game, it looks like, but there are some really strong ones. So yeah, definitely try her out. She looks really cool. She seems like she's really strong too, and her weapons seem pretty strong as well. That will come for the new mission type called Shrine Defense. New Shrine Defense mission, drop table rewards. More information on the new game mode Saya Visions Earth section below. Offer Fate Pearls. Koumei's shop and her components blueprints will be exchanged for Fate Pearls earned in the Shrine mission. More information in the dedicated part of it. So, note on Koumei's crafting time. Since Koumei is earned via the new Shrine Defense game mode, which is designed specifically for low-level players, Koumei's crafting time is 24 hours to the 72 standard. This is so new players can familiarize themselves with the Foundry and enjoy the newly earned Warframe faster. So she's meant to be a new player frame, it seems like. Interesting. Yeah, so 24-hour build time versus 72. Hopefully they can just make that the norm going forward, because ain't no one will be waiting around 3 days. We just usually end up rushing that for like 50 plat. That's 72 hours. But either way, Koumei is really cool looking, and hopefully she's really strong. She looks really strong, so I'll be looking forward to playing her tonight. You got some new weapons. You got the Higasa Prime, or not Prime yet. A Higasa Normal is her signature weapon. It's like an umbrella gun. It's got a special augment that comes from this new game mode that's really strong. Will replace Serration. So get that for the new Shrine Defense mode, and also her polearm weapon is also going to be in that new Shrine Defense mode too. We're going to fight this thing. So, moving on past that, I'm not going to go over the entire augment stuff like that. Let's talk about the new Shrine mode, Shrine Defense mode. So the prerequisites will be completely Once Awake and Saya's Vigil quest. So we're talking a really, really early game quest, right? Or early game mission right here, guys. If you have completed these quests, you can talk to Saya and see this to unlock the new game mode. And how to access it, just do that stuff, basically. There will be multiple difficulties, so there is a Steel Path version that will hopefully just give you more stuff. Once done, the Steel Path option becomes available at the Koumei version. So you have to do a normal path, and you can do the Steel Path for the Steel Path version. I'm assuming Steel Path will just give you more of the resource, so you should only be doing the Steel Path one. I don't see any reason to do a normal path once you unlock it, unless you're a new player, that is. So as far as upon delivering an offering, picking up these pearls and bringing them back to the shrine, Koumei will give you one of these buffs once you roll her dice. These blessings are temporary, squad-wide buffs, and are chosen at random. So it's similar to like Disruption, where you get a random buff. Looks like there's no debuffs, at least. So increase reload speed and fire for 30 seconds, increase like... Wow, everyone becomes invulnerable for 30 seconds. That's kind of funny. So there's some pretty good ones in here. Lifesteal and everything. So yeah, looks like Shrine Defense might be kind of fun, actually. We'll have to try it out tonight to see how it is. But yeah, as far as the mission rewards from this, you can get things like Meso Relics, Endo, the new frame and weapon parts, and that looks like it's pretty much all that is going to be there. And reminder too, guys, the Arcanes that were initially said there will be in the update, there are no Arcanes in the update. That was a typo by DE. But beyond getting just the blueprints, you can also get these new augment mods and the Prex card for Koumei. So, looks like there's not a ton going on after you get the stuff, unfortunately, but hopefully that is not the case. Alright, so for the new Incarnons, let's go ahead and see what we have right here. So, there's 5 new Incarnons. Let's talk about what the Incarnon alt fires of these new Incarnons do. And reminder, they will not be available until this Sunday. So, if you watch my weekly reset videos and streams, this will be one to watch for sure, because we're going to have all the new Incarnons. I'm going to buy all the new Incarnons, and we're going to try all the new Incarnons all at the same time on stream. So come on, stop by on this Sunday. But yeah, either way, guys, let's go over what the new Incarnons do. And yes, they will be purchasable from Cavallero for Platinum, so don't worry about Pathos Clamps, unless you want to just get them for free, basically. Alright, so the Dara Incarnon, and the Dara Vandal, of course. The Incarnon form will fire a high-powered beam that has magnetic damage. So a beam weapon, it goes from an auto rifle to a beam weapon with built-in magnetic. Should be pretty good for Overguard. But it's going to need some serious big stat upgrades too. We don't have access to that information right now. But yeah, it will become a beam weapon with magnetic damage. Now next to Cerberus. So Cerberus Prime, Dex Cerberus, and Normal Cerberus. The Incarnon form will get a 4-round burst and gets built-in blast damage. Blast damage, huh? Okay. I wonder if that's no, you can't mod it off. It just blasts all the time. So Cerberus will become a blast 4-round burst instead of a IPS 2-round burst. Okay, that will hopefully be really strong, because that sounds a little bit boring, but we'll see. The Sestra Incarnon. Awaken this weapon's ability to increase its critical chance the longer it's fired uninterrupted. That sounds more different than most Incarnons. The longer it fires, it gains more crit chance uninterrupted. Okay, so the Sestra has you can mod it for a lot of fire rate, so that might be pretty good. We'll see. The Sestra is really not usable right now, and I'd like to see how strong that is. So yeah, Sestra Incarnon, increased crit chance the longer it's fired uninterrupted. This one, as a lot of people are excited for this one, the Sicarus Incarnon. And it looks like they went with a nice safe route on this one. The Sicarus Incarnon's Incarnon form will ricochet bullets. So that sounds exactly like the Leto Incarnon, the Dual Toxicist Incarnon, the Bronco Incarnon. Basically good Incarnons. So this one is one to look out for. The Sicarus Incarnon is going to be a chaining ricochet bullet secondary. So that sounds really powerful. The Sicarus Prime is already really good. So look forward to this one being probably the best option that I'm seeing so far. And for the final option here, the Okina Incarnon, the ability to spawn spectral daggers on kill. Daggers will seek out enemies applying maximum cold statistics. Okay, that doesn't sound super OP, but it sounds pretty fun. So whenever you get an enemy kill, it will spawn an ice dagger, basically. That ice dagger will go after an enemy and make them frozen with maximum cold status effects, which gives them increased critical damage against them, and also stuns them too if they're not overguarded. Okay, so as far as these Incarnons, the two I would pick, just going off what I'm reading right here, would be Sicarus for sure. And I'd probably have to decide between the Dara or the Cerberus here. I'm thinking the Dara sounds pretty good, but yeah, Sicarus for sure. Sicarus might become the new bested pistol after this. We'll have to see. But yeah, guys, really good stuff there, and hopefully you guys have some fun with those Incarnons on Sunday. And yes, they're adding a new week of the Incarnon rotation. Will be starting on this Sunday too. So there's now 8 weeks of Incarnon rotation. So if you don't get one of these Incarnons, you have to wait literally 2 months to even get access to the option to even farm it again. So yeah. All right, moving on to new Warframe Augment mods. So the new Augment mods are for Hildren, Varuna, Grendel, and Gyre, and are available from these syndicates. So let's see what these do. Hildren's Aegis Storm Augment, Aegis Gale. Balefire has an alternative fire during Aegis Storm that does a blast, dealing 50% of Hildren's maximum shield as additional damage. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. I'm going to definitely try that out, because also, don't forget, it wasn't super obvious at first. Hildren actually got reworked as well, or buffed for the most part. She can now cast Pillage in her Aegis Storm and cast any Helminth in her Aegis Storm. So this could be pretty nice if it's actually pretty strong. So we'll have to try that out, because Aegis Storm was always really bad. Varuna's Shroud of Dynar, Prey of Dynar Augment. Increases the enemy's damage vulnerability by 50% using Fangs of Raksh on the enemy. Increases its spread radius by 150%. Shroud of Dynar. I'm trying to remember which ability that is on Varuna. Is that the second ability of Varuna? But either way, more damage vulnerability, and also it lets you increase the spread radius of Varuna's stuff by 150%. So that sounds pretty good. I have to try that out. I don't have Varuna's augments in my syndicates, but it sounds pretty good. Okay, here's one that will definitely be funny. I've been asking for this for a while. Grendel's Gastro Augment. Regurgitated enemies bounce up to 3 times, creating gas clouds that last 8 seconds and inflict nearby enemies with gas status effect. Did you know that Grendel's Barf attack is actually a pretty decent cannonball launcher? So now your cannonballs you fire out with Grendel will bounce around 3 times, creating gas procs on bounce. So that sounds really fun. Hopefully it's actually really good. I don't think it will be, but it sounds fun at least. Like, have a pinball launcher in like the Kuva Fortress where he's bouncing around, causing gas procs. You're just like laughing in the background. It sounds pretty funny. I have to definitely try that out. Yeah, for Grendel. And it's Grendel. I mean, not many people are playing Grendel, so that one sounds kind of funny. Gyre Coil Horizon Augment for Coil Recharge. Remember, this is her Helminth ability, so this is going to be for anybody in the game. Gyratory Sphere can be recalled. Enemies in its radius suffer 500 electric damage and chained to other enemies. Enemies pulled into detonation suffer additional discharges. So for some easy electric damage on any frame, you could try this out. I don't know if it will be good, but Coil Horizon's a okay Helminth, I suppose. Alright, we got some new arbitrations. They are adding Void Cascade arbitrations, guys, right after Count Kirby gets nerfed. So you got Void Cascade arbitrations, Void Armageddon arbitrations, Void Flood arbitrations, Alchemy arbitrations. Oh boy, I can't wait. Mirror Defense. They already had Mirror Defense, but they're adding the other Mirror Defense, and then also Conjunction Survival arbitrations. Unfortunately, as far as farming Steel Essence is concerned, I doubt any of these will actually be a new meta or anything like that, or Vitus Essence. But hey, Void Cascade might be okay. I mean, it won't be Steel Path, but it might be okay at least. Moving on, new melee Galvanized mods in the Arbitration Honors. Let's dive and read. Let's go ahead and just take a peek in game at this stuff. Let's go ahead and see what those new Galvanized mods do. I did read them already, but I just want to see them in the flesh. I also want to see if they're 20 Vitus each. So if you want to get these new Galvanized mods, go to the Arbors of Hexus and visit them.
A shame to see.
Oh, looks like we got some surprise new Tenogen skins too, so that's always fun. But yeah, so far so good, guys. I'm a little bit surprised the new Incarnons aren't here until next week, but I guess it makes sense because if you didn't pick your Incarnons, it could have been a lose-lose situation. Like people that lost their progress, they chipped away at a little bit, and then people it would have been a lot of FOMO. So it will be FOMO next week if you don't get them to starting Sunday. But yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. All right, for the new Galvanized mods, we got Galvanized Elementalist for melee. Increased status damage on melee kill. Increased status chance for 20 seconds, stacked to 4 times. So it's not Galvanized Condition Overload, it's Galvanized status chance. But it's probably better than melee Elementalist, so that's pretty good. Galvanized Reflex, the second one. Increased heavy attack efficiency on melee kill. Increased initial combo by 20 for 20 seconds, stacked to 4 times. Wow, 80 initial combo for getting 4 melee kills? That's pretty good. That's a lot of initial combo. And the last one, Galvanized Steel. Increased critical chance. On kill, increased critical damage for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Wow! Crit chance and crit damage from 1 mod. That's basically a Riven right there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab these. They are 20 Vitus Essence each, just like we thought they would be. Looks like Galvanized Steel is some competition for Sacrificial Steel, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, those Galvanized mods seem pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new behavior mods, too, while I'm reading the rest of these patch notes, because I'm actually curious to see how bad they made this one. Oh yeah, Naberus Knights is back, too. We'll get to that in the patch notes, too. There's a lot to go over. There's a lot to go over. Okay, let's keep going. So, those new Galvanized mods seem decent. We got some new Tenogen here. We got skins for Ember and some weapon skins. We got the new Ember Technopyre skin and the new Silikai Fist skin. So that looks pretty cool. We got the new Knight Nanutra Claw skin. So if you want that, go ahead and grab it. And you got a new ship skin too. So great. There's also some armor, it looks like, too. New in-game market bundle, so you got a lot of stuff. There's that new Volt skin, that new Nova skin, Koumei bundle. Now there is no bundle for these new animal mods, unfortunately. So keep that in mind. If you want these new animal mods we were talking about in videos and streams and stuff like that, you must farm animal tags or trade for them. So expect these mods to be very expensive because I ain't farming animal tags for free. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what we got here. There's going to be some serious outrage about this, just a heads up. Alright, where are these new mods at?
Whatever you're doing out there, Tenno, keep at it.
I'm not seeing them.
As you wish.
Trade tags. Oh, here we go. Oh, gosh. Okay, so here's the new meta mod I was telling you about yesterday. So we got Resourceful Retriever for a lot of weird tags. Looks like the most rare one is the Undoza for this one. And yeah, that's definitely a word. Sepsis Clause is going to require some caustic cryptetics tags. Yeah, these words definitely make sense. Oh gosh, Panzer tags for the Frenzy Posture. Oof. Okay, so I don't even have the Sporulet Avachija. Oh my gosh, this is awful. They want you to hunt all these animals for these mods. Magnetic Strike. I ain't getting that one. Sporulet Avachia. So you can buy this technically. Where do you buy that stuff? You could technically buy tags from this guy. Does he have the Sporulet Avachia tag? Please tell me he does. He doesn't. Oh, so I can't even buy my way past that. You can technically buy some of this stuff. But yeah, he's not going to have every animal tag every day. Okay, so yeah, you can technically buy those, but this is looking pretty brutal. And remember, this will be for every planet too, not just for this planet. But there's some pretty good mods in here. Bell Ringer. Attacks knocked out enemies and apply 4 impact stat effects. So yeah, guys, get ready to farm. Yikes. I'm going to go ahead and buy Resourceful Retriever right now.
They'll take you out if they can.
And it looks like it is tradable. So yeah, do not sell these for cheap. Do not sell these. Sell these for like 50 plus plat at least. So, and for this one, and like some of these ones, oh gosh, I don't even know. A lot of plat for sure. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the new behavior mods and some new mods for companions there. It's a lot to farm, and you have to go and farm this animal. I will have a video on how to animal hunt farm in Warframe probably like tomorrow or the next day, because it's a pretty big deal. Okay, so Caliban got reworked. You got an amazing new skin. Reminder, you get that free Caliban for signing in. New Volt Deluxe skin and new Nova Deluxe skin. Really amazing. That Volt skin, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I love that. I should go buy that Volt skin right now. There's some really good stuff in here. So you got Volt, so this Volt bundle has a Signa and an ephemera. Talk about a good bundle. There's a Nova bundle too that has like this gigantic bow ephemera if you like that. You got an ephemera and a Signa with that one too. So very good bundles here. You got Community Art Pack 2 bundle. That's a really cool Garuda glyph. And yeah, so we got Knights of Naberus here as well, guys. And guess what they brought back? You know, we're actually in Deimos. This is perfect. They brought back Sentient Akicore Augment. It's just 50 mother tokens. So Naberus Knights is back. It will be here for the rest of the month, I'm assuming. 30 days and 3 hours. So, yeah, you got infinite sentient surges for 50 mother tokens here. So you just go run some bounties to get tons of mother tokens. You also got Vile Discharge. This mod sucks. Don't get this one. But get this one, for sure. Yeah, this mod was like 200 plat a couple weeks ago, and now it's like going to be like 20 plat. So, yeah, knock on a bounty or two. You'll get multiple copies of this, and you'll profit. So, as far as the other stuff you got here, you got some pretty cool Zaku glyphs and like a Dagoth emblem. So if you want this stuff, go ahead and grab it. It will be here like the entire month. So yeah, some good stuff in here. As far as stuff that's not just the new stuff, let's see what else they added. So you got sheave parts, you got Naberus bat ephemera, and it just looks like mostly some cosmetics here. Wild Hunt Totem, that's pretty cool. Ignis Day of the Dead skin. I don't know if that's, I don't have that, so that must be new too. So yeah, this is gonna be your Halloween event. There's nothing really to it, guys. You just basically do bounties and turn the stuff into her, and you get Sentient Surge. So yeah, Akicore build should be on the channel as well. The Akicore is still extremely good. It is still extremely good for high levels. Just make sure you have like a lot of DOT and heat procs on there, or like blast procs, something like that. So finishing up these patch notes so we can start up the stream and get this stuff farmed out. Yeah. Naberus Knights will be pretty good. Caliban rework, he's getting he's getting buffed. So he's getting buffed so much. He has his own unique type of status effect now. He's got Tau status. So he's got different types of summons. He's got a new fourth ability changes. His minions will cast his fourth ability as well. So a lot to read over here. We'll have a video on him very soon. Nova rework, man, she got rework more than Caliban did to an extent. Nova got a new passive, new so much stuff. So keep an eye out for more Nova videos on the channel, but my Nova video from last week is still good to go. But her new passive gives you orbs from kills, which is pretty nice. Wukong did get nerfed, keep that in mind, but I'm going to try out the Wukong build today, see if it's still good. It should still be good to go. But yeah, Age of Storm, Boss for Hildren, and Companion Rework Phase 2. So we'll be going over this stuff today on stream, but I need to see it. I need to see it, okay? I know I'm like scatterbrained in this video a little bit, but let's just see how much damage the Sweeper Prime does after the change. They multiplied the Sweeper's damage by like 6. It's a new screen right here. Okay, so let's equip the carrier, and let's see what that Sweeper Prime is doing. New screen right here. Okay, so now the Sweeper Prime, whoa, 13,000 damage. That was like 3,000 damage yesterday, dude. That's not even fully modded, so I put a damage multi-shot, another 2,000 or 15,000 damage on the Sweeper Prime, so wow. We'll have to try that out. I mean, the base stats aren't amazing besides the damage, but yeah, look out for this thing hitting pretty hard. And yeah, I'm missing literally 2 mod slots in the first place, so yeah, that should be pretty nasty. But yeah, lots of companion changes here, guys. There's plenty of things to go over. If you watch my video, see the Speeda did get nerfed. I'd recommend the Chessa as your new loot buddy going forward. But yeah, a lot of things got reworked. There will be extensive coverage on the channel for it. But go get that that resourceful retriever mod I just grabbed from Sun if you want maximum loot. So yeah, Visor Predecessor, they all got buffed. They actually added new stuff in here that was not in here the other day. For example, the Vaska Kavat got buffed. Like, it was not in the changes the other day. Draining Bite for the Vaska Kavat now inflicts 5 stacks of slash on the enemy increased off the Vaska's weapon. You can mod your companions for like claws for like damage now too. So go ahead and showing that. Let's go ahead and look at my nerfed buddy Count Kirby here. So Count Kirby's claws can now take mods like Bite and stuff like that. So it looks like it has a built-in. It looks like it has a reactor already, and you have to. Okay, you do have to Forma it. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Forma drop down this stuff. So keep in mind. It's a marathon, not a race, or it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you don't have to do this all right away, guys. Some of you probably want to either way, but yeah, this will be for every companion in the game. So get ready for a lot of Forma being dropped. There's a ton of customization there as well. So we'll go over that stuff more. There's a lot of companions to look out for. Lots of new mods at these vendors. And a lot of other stuff. Rebalancing Sentinel weapons. Like I just showed you, the Sweeper Prime literally has 15,000 damage for my build right now, and it's missing multiple mods. So very good stuff. New player experience changes. Not going to be going over that extensively. Awakening Quest is easier for like the 5th time this year. That kind of change. So yeah, great stuff here. And it looks like for Switch, we've also added a Switch-only trade chat exclusive to Nintendo Switch, since Switch players cannot trade their Platinum cross-platform. I thought they were going to change that. Yeah, that's weird. I thought they were going to change. Maybe that's later in the year they're going to change that. Yeah, quality of life changes. They just spruced up the Arsenal screen a lot. You could favorite items now. You could see how many items you have crafted. All this good stuff. So lots of great UI changes. You can actually upgrade mods in the Simulacrum too, I'm pretty sure. So very good stuff there. So a ton of great UI improvements here that will hopefully be great going forward. Added several new hair, face, and mask variants to Sister of Parvos. That's cool. Added 200 Phosphor pack to the rank 5 Syndicate faction offering for Cephalon Suda. 200x Phosphor pack. Oh, wow. So you could actually go to your... Is that correct? You could go to your Syndicates now and just get Phosphor instead of Reputation? That's an odd way to do it. Let me actually confirm that. Added the new color pack Prime to the Varzia's wares for 1 Regal Aya. So there's a color palette for 1 Regal Aya. So what is this? What is this?
Are pure.
30,000 rep for 20 or 200 Phosphor. What do you guys tell me? You guys tell me in the comments. Do you think this is worth? Is this more worth than getting an augment mod or like a relic pack? I don't think it is, but that's like a relic loot box right there. I don't know if that's worth it. Probably not. But that is the new thing they just added. If you want to grab that, and that's gonna be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and finish these up. So lots of improvements to the UI and all that. Following abilities have their damage and vulnerability against shield and overguard. So all this stuff works on shields and overguard now. It's great. Mags magnetized didn't work apparently. Alright, Tennokai is now paused while Glaive is mid-air. Hopefully it doesn't make any more glitches. And a ton of these little smaller changes here. I'm not going to go over everything here. If you want to read every little individual line, go for it. And then we got a ton of optimizations and fixes here. So hopefully they made it where... Yeah, so, okay, greatest change of all time. Fix the slowing effect of Atlas's Petrify and Dagoth's Word Scythe, slowing the Thrax Ghost. Dagoth is not playable in Void Cascade. She was not... Also, Word Scythe's Helmet is usable in Void Cascade now. So that's great. They would basically slow down the Ghost form. It would make the mission take a lot longer. Now Dagoth's Word Scythes will not slow the Ghost. That's amazing. That's extremely amazing. And I'm very happy about that. So, the rest of the stuff, it shouldn't be... I mean, there's a ton of fixes here, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to read all this stuff. So, that's basically going to be your patch notes, guys. You got a new frame, you got multiple reworks, a ton of stuff to buy, a ton of animals to farm, and hopefully it's going to be fun for you. So, I will see you guys on stream in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Hope you guys found this video enjoyable and helpful. Go get those animal tanks farm, go play that new mission type, and hopefully you have a great time. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace!